not going to get that girl, but the girl can still sleep with that guy.
Okay, hold on. Why are you're so male-brained in all your answers? You're only looking at the sex. Yeah. Most women know they could fuck most guys whenever they want. That's why women don't chase sex. They don't need to. But there's a difference.
There's always that number.
Sex. That's why I get mad when you guys talk about hypergamy. They act like an average whatever woman knows that.
Let me finish. Do you not think women, because you'll make like 3 different
I'm not making a point. I'm reinforcing my first point.
Do you not think women date up?
No. No.
Not at all.
Not now.
Again, hold on. When you say
let's
date
be
up,
real.
this is a data answer. When you say date up, you're only looking at it from the male perspective. When you say date up, you go, oh, well, they date up because the man is earning more money. But then you'll say things like men value younger women, and in that case, men date up because they tend to date younger or they tend to date more attractive. We all value different things in the dating market. Everybody dates about where they're at.
In the exchange of that man that has got all the money and resources and all that to offer the woman, and the woman's basically, she's young, good looking. Do you think that's an even exchange of value?
Yes, because the man is chasing what he wants, the woman's chasing what she wants.
So is he dating down?
No, it's not dating down. They're both
different
dating.
Level.
They're different.
You want the prime, innit? You want that young body, that high titty.
That's
your prime.
You guys will say this. You guys will say this. You'll say men don't care about a woman's accomplishments, and then you'll say, well, a guy's dating a woman that's young and super hot, and you're like, well, he's dating down. No, it's not dating down because you just said they don't care about the woman's accomplishments.
Do you know why it's dating down? Do you want to know why it's dating down?
Yeah.
Because in that exchange, the man is probably offering resources and protection. Yeah, protection and provision. That is long lasting. That's forever. Whereas what that woman is offering is her youth and her beauty, which will disappear. The wall is undefeated. No, but I'm just saying it's not as even. You're saying it's an even exchange, but it's not, because he's offering something that is forever, and she's offering something that will disappear in like 7, 10 years at most.
And companionship and commitment.
No, but that's not the point. That's not the point we're talking about. That's not what we're talking about right now.
But in that scenario, at that point, that's what he values. At that point, he
values. How do you know what he's valuing?
Because you just said it.
Listen. You're talking about love and all that. I'm just saying on the base.
No, I'm not talking about love. I'm talking about in terms of what men value. They don't value a woman that makes a lot of money. Okay. You said that yourself.
Okay,
so in that moment in time, they value younger women.
Okay.
So he's not dating down because in his eyes, that's what gives me.
You're not thinking.
That's what the value is.
But you're not thinking in the whole scope of it. Okay, yes, I agree with you, and I said it. Yes, men will value youth and fertility and all of them things, but these are all things that disappear.
Yeah, but
that's the man. No. You're not.
No, that's the man. No. Okay, finish.
You're not listening, bro. What he's offering does not disappear. It doesn't go. It doesn't go nowhere.
Yeah, but that's not the women's fault. That's not the women's fault.
It's not
at the end of the day, the men choose what they value, right? If they value younger women and that's what they want at that moment, it doesn't matter if it expires in a couple years.
I'm just saying
that's what they value.
I'm just saying it's not.
And then he'll value a mother of a woman that is stable and can give his children all that they need. His needs probably change.
Everything in this,
then it aligns.
Everything in this life is fleeting. You don't own all your material. Yes, you have resources now. Listen, but that can disappear.
What's more likely to be?
Look at the economy now. Look at the hyperinflation can happen one day. Suddenly, all this is gone.
Yeah, but you're saying maybes. You're saying maybes. You're talking about maybes. You're talking about. You're talking about maybes. You're talking about maybes.
You don't own anything.
You're talking about maybes.
You don't own anything.
You're not listening. You're just over talking me, and you're not listening.
I know what you're saying.
So what am I saying?
That our beauty is inevitable that it will
100%. 100%. Yeah.
And I'm saying
you're talking about nothing. You don't own nothing in this world, and what if this happens? It's what ifs you're talking about.
So I understand. Okay.
Okay.
But what I'm getting at is that just because certain possessions we have may disappear does not mean our value as a human being diminishes. What is important is us as individuals having a partnership and love, like all this.
Of course, you can say all that. Of course, you're gonna say that, bruv.
One question about
the diminishing the value, bruv.
Let me ask you something. You see, guys, and I'm saying, I feel like.
So what do you want? Do you want women to never grow old?
Esther, 1 minute.
So what's the solution?
Guys, stop.
What's the solution?
Esther, stop, guys. Okay, wait. Okay. We have to go one at a time because when you're talking over each other, it's hard to hear on the audio. Okay.
Well,
I didn't say talk yet. I didn't say talk yet. I'm going to give you a chance to go. Go ahead,
I just wonder what I think you've got a very juvenile standard of beauty. Because your beauty.
Of course, you're going to say that.
No, and I'm saying that because I can give you. Let's look at celebrities. Nia Long at 20 is just as beautiful as she is at 50.
You're not the market.
What are you talking about?
You're not a man. Maybe you should ask men, because it's men that's gonna date her, men that's gonna marry her, men that will impregnate her.
Are you telling me you're the spokesperson for all men?
Bro, but I'm a man and you're not. I'm in a better position than you.
I'm not sure, because as I said, you're talking from a very juvenile, unmatured perspective of what beauty is. Your beauty standards.
In your opinion, you don't even know my beauty standards. You haven't asked me.
I have a question for you. So there's some girl, I don't know who that is. What's her name?
Nia Long,
and she's just as beautiful at 20 or at 50 as she is at 20.
I believe so.
Okay.
Delusion.
Delusion. I think you should Google her.
How old are you? How old are you?
Google her.
How old are you?
No, she's beautiful.
I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not.
I don't know how you're. I think you sound really ageist.
Okay.
You're really ageist.
Oh my God. I asked you a question. How old you are?
Because youth does not mean beauty. People actually grow into beauty as well.
I
don't really know what you're. I was uglier younger. I have grown into. I don't know what
you're
on.
You're not listening. It's calm.
What do you think about that, Destiny? What do you think?
People date for different things at different ages. This is like a really kind of silly conversation. Like an older guy might value a woman because she's young and beautiful, but as you start dating, hopefully you start to appreciate other things, and then a relationship goes from that. If you want a family,
can you ask the looks thing? Like, do you think most women look better at 50 or the same at 50 as 20?
Women.
Probably not, but people at 50 are dating for different things. Okay, right?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say most women at 50.
Well, they should be, but unfortunately, a lot of men, they do want younger women. It is quite sad, and I think it's quite sickening that someone that's
how old is your mum and how old is your dad?
Esther, I have a question. Do you think it's equally sad and sickening that women want successful men? Or tall
Talking
men?
to the mic.
Is it sad and sickening that I like tall guys?
When I say sickening, I mean like a 50-year-old wanting to date a 20-something-year-old. Like, dude, man, you've been through generations. Why do you find a 20-something-year-old attractive? You've been through life. To me, I'm not going to lie, that is a bit much. If you want a younger, as in like 10 years younger, that's okay. She's experienced. She's been through a lot. But when you're going like as far as 20-something, to me, that's crazy, and you need to have conversations with yourself. I'm not going to lie. But in terms of wanting money, I don't even encourage women to go for a man for money. Even that I don't encourage, because I do think it's all very fictitious. To me, I think women should just go for things that make them happy rather than like materialistic things. But unfortunately, some women do like that. So I can't really tell people what to like and not like.
If you have the same energy. The other
I do. Okay. I feel like you should go out there as a woman. We are so blessed with feminism. This is why, honestly, I don't know why people speak down on feminism. We can make our own money. Bro, in Africa, in certain countries, women can't do that. So to me, it's just such a blessing that women can do that. And in Western countries, I don't know why women don't want to. Why are you still looking for a man to take care of you? But if that's what you like...
Because they want the soft life.
Yeah, but you can give yourself the soft life.
Don't tell me.
Women can go into managerial roles. You can work hard, get your money up, treat yourself.
They don't want to, though.
Well, it seems like they do, because they are more than they ever have in all of history, right?
Definitely.
Yeah, but there's a lot of them that still want a man that's making way more money than them. And a lot of times, a lot of women that they're making all this money, they still want a guy that's going to be taking on financial burden.
Yeah, that's true, but those numbers are changing. I think it was like 38%, I think in like 2017 or 2015, like for people that wanted, for women still wanting men to out earn them, but that number has slowly come down over time. It'll probably adjust as more people make more money.
You have to wait for society to adjust to what is new.
I have to wait for nothing, bro. I'm living my movie.
All right, you do your thing, but we're gonna wait. You just
I don't care what you do. I don't care what you do.
All right, that's fine. But you have to be realistic.
I am realistic.
And I feel like
I haven't said anything that's unrealistic.
The world is moving in the direction that you're asking. So like all this complaining and
what have I complained about?
Or how women want to date men that are making more.
I never said that as a complaint. I was just stating the obvious.
But I'm saying.
But you're saying it's a complaint.
No. I'm saying that it's already changing.
So you're going to adjust what you said?
No. Listen, I'm saying that it's already changing.
Okay, but I wasn't complaining though. So.
Okay, well that's fine then. But I'm just saying that.
I don't know why you thought I was complaining.
I feel like women can't win. If they want a man that makes a lot of money, you're a gold digger. If you want a man that's average or whatever, she's not thinking high enough. She should respect herself.
He says that.
Oh, actually, there was a video that went viral. It was actually on Kendra G.
Wait, but we were just like, every time a girl says she has high standards, literally girls always cheer her on.
No. When I think it was actually a video that went viral recently where it was on Kendra G's Instagram Live, and it was this woman. She said, "I date broke men. I do not care. I love broke men." And she said, all a man needs to have is $2,000, like $2,000 a month. That's all he needs to earn. And in the comments, people were saying, "Oh, you don't even respect yourself. You should aim higher."
They did that
Women
to me.
can't win.
I just think on the internet, everyone's gonna complain.
Yeah, but I mean, everybody does that. Like, we say, like, women will always have each other, but men do it too. You'll see, like, a forum full of, like, no offense, but, like, super fat, really nerdy loser guys who are, like, shitting on women who are, like, a million times more attractive than any woman they'll ever talk to, right? That's where, like, the pointy elbows meme comes from, right? Yeah.
Because that happened to me on Saucecast. I forgot what number I said when they said, like, the salary, but they were, like, shitting on me for it. It wasn't even low either. It was like, I don't know, 55 in the
Number
US.
for what?
Like, they asked me what salary I would date, and all the girls were like, "Oh, no, you need to make it higher." But I was like, "Wow, I don't know."
That's what I mean.
Yeah, but
there will always be someone that complains.
Right, but, like,
so
that's
it's like, just do whatever makes you
mean,
happy.
That's just life, though. Like, people complain, especially if you're going to be on the internet.
Yeah, you can do. Yeah,
Like,
you can do whatever makes you happy. But if you lose, don't complain, innit? Because there's a lot of women that complain.
That's a fair game. Don't complain.
Yeah.
But I think men
and
complain.
no one has to give you sympathy. Because when I do my reaction videos to these chicks, I'm saying chicks, overgrown women that they're crying over Chad and Tyrone. "Oh, you left me, blah, blah, blah." I always say I have no sympathy for you because you're an adult and you made choices. And I think that everyone has to be accountable for their choices. Simples.
But do you say the same thing when...
Yes. I talk crap about guys too.
When a man goes for a woman that only wants him for money.
Yeah.
Do you say you made that? You need to take accountability.
You should understand
for yourself.
if you're getting into a situation with a woman who is only there for your money. Like, for instance, your example of the guy that's 50 years old getting with a 21-year-old girl. Obviously, that he's not. You're not her first choice, bro. Like, do you get what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, you should understand the situation you're in. Understand the dynamic. That, bro, she's there because you have money and she's young, hot girl. Now, if you're a 50-year-old man and think, "Oh, she really loves me because she helped me bust nuts," you're an idiot. And that's it. But the thing is, I think guys are more inclined to just deal with reality, whereas women, you lot are brought up with the whole Disney, Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty rhetoric that kind of messes you lot up. And then you think, "Oh yeah, the first Chad and Tyrone I meet like out of school, whatever, we're gonna have some kind of relationship and he's hot." Blah blah. No, bruv, no. You get pumped and dumped.
So.
And then it's when you get to like 30 years old. Now you want a nice guy. Now you want a good guy. He doesn't have to be tall. He doesn't have to be rich. I just want a guy that's gonna be there and loyal. Come on, bruv.